old room. And on my mom's vanity, she had some boxes and she had a stuffed animal that was like a monkey, and it was an LA Dodger monkey. And it was like a blue and gray for the team.
Dodgers?
Yes, for the team. And I saw it sit up, and then when I looked at it, it threw itself back and it laid down, and it frightened me. And then another time, in that same house, I would go to the bathroom and the faucet would be on, and the lights would flicker, as if someone's like turning it on and off, and it frightened me also. Another thing that I experienced, and that many of our family members have experienced, is that in our old house, not the one that's with the ring creature, but another one, in our long hallway, you always felt like someone was watching you.
Ooh. Oh, it's in the video when we're cleaning.
I got a story.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I did bet. So like, when my grandma was sick here, it was back in 2016, 15. It was back in my old house and stuff. And I used to see with my grandma. I remember my grandma was like, she'd look at the hallway and she'd start praying. She's like, get the hell out of here, this and this and that. Get out of here, get out of here. And she started praying and this and that. And I remember I would see my grandpa too. Grandpa would say the same thing too. Get out of here, you're not welcome here. This is the household of Jesus. Get out of here, get out of here. Whatever that. Get out of here.
And then that same Hui or something else in that same house did something very powerful that we did not expect it to do. So it was last year, I remember. It was...
Wait, pause. I need popcorn. Wait, we'll be back.
Miguel has the ghost tube, and we have the little ofrenda right there on the side, so you guys can see it. And I'm thinking that's my grandma.
Drinking some coffee?
Or...
Coffee.
Oh, you saw an orb?
2, 3.
Oh my god.
Oh, snap.
Now
Oh, I see another one.
Are they dancing?
I wonder who's there. Who's there?
State your name. Where are you from?
Mommy, need to.
Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Oh, it disappeared.
I saw an orb.
Grandma? How do you know who's who?
I don't. Somebody's dancing. My mom loved to dance.
Mommy, that need to monitor right now.
Is grandma dancing?
I will move it a little bit and see.
Oh my god, it's an orb.
That too.
Oh my god, what was that?
They're trying to grab the pan.
Oh.
Or it can be my little cousin.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Okay, so in our old house, there was that boy that was in the hallway. And I think that one or another one did something very powerful, which I mentioned before, that I did not expect to do that because we were moving.
I was on the couch eating with Emily. McDonald's.
And I was at Mom. We were all eating McDonald's. And we were watching a movie in the living room. And then randomly when we were eating, we heard this big bang sound. And I did not know where it was from. And so Mom thought it was from her room, so she went to go check in her room. And I checked in the bathroom. And as I was looking in the bathroom, I noticed that the bar that we hold the shampoo and soaps and all that stuff, it broke. As if someone just went.
But it was like powerful because it never fell down when we were there.
And it was many years that we were there.
Yeah, so it wasn't that it was loose or it was like, I don't know, like it wasn't that somebody moved it.
Yeah. And ironically, it happened when we were packing up to leave. So it was like a sign to like tell us don't leave. So basically, this whole entire thing fell. And it's pretty large. And so it fell. And no one was even in the bathroom. And all their stuff fell out. And it made that big crack, if I would call it. I'm trying to focus. But my hand's too shaky. There we go. Like, see? It busted through. In 2018, I graduated high school and I was like excited for college and everything. And I was in a college early program. It gave us the opportunity to live on the dorm because they told us to start early since we were in that program that we were seen as like the ones who jump right in. So I started to do like a prep program to already start right after I got out of high school to start college and get ahead. And so I had 2 classes, and originally I told myself I was going to stay home and everything. But since I did financial aid a year earlier than I was supposed to, because they told us to do that, I was given the opportunity to have a chance to live at the dorms to see if I liked it or not. And that literally changed everything. In the last week of June, I was packing my things and I was getting ready to live at the dorms and everything, and then that's what we did. And my mom and my sisters and brothers all dropped me off there, whatever, and they helped me move in. And it was like a little house, and I never seen a dorm, but it was like a 4-person dorm. So there was 2 people on one side and 2 people on the other side, on the other half of the house situation, and I live in the bottom floor. And it was gated and everything, so I felt safe. But I didn't think that I wouldn't feel safe paranormally. I didn't really think of anything that was gonna happen like that, but it happened. A lot of things happened there, such as
3 knocks?
me and my friends, which were my roommates, also from the early program, they put us together because we were in the program and everything, and so we would feel comfortable and at least know some people there, and to get adjusted and everything. So me and my 3 friends, we were roommates and everything, and it was just me and my 2 other friends, and we were doing homework together, and my other friend, she was not there. She went out with her family, and we stayed there doing homework in the living room, and I was on the couches and everything, and my friend was on the floor, and my other friend was on another couch that was like a long couch, and randomly we heard something fall from my side of the house, like the rooms area, and it sounded like something fell in the shower. And so I went to go investigate, which probably not a good idea considering many horror movies, but I went to go investigate by myself because my friends did not want to. And I went to go see. Nothing fell in the shower. There was nothing in the shower. So it just sounded like something fell, but nothing was really there. And then I went back to the living room and we went back to studying, and not even like an hour later, like probably like 30 minutes later, we heard 3 knocks, and it was coming from the other side of our dorm room area. And our living room area, so the wall is connected to my friend's room, and we heard knocks coming from inside there, as if they were trying to knock from the inside her room to outside us kind of situation. And it knocked 3 times, and I did not really know what 3 knocks meant until I texted my mom, and my mom was like, they're mocking the Trinity. I was like, oh. And my mom was like saying that that's not a good thing, that's probably something bad, demonic or something, and I was like, oof, honey. And so literally I did not sleep that day.
Sent you the prayer to our Father.
Yeah, because a lot of things happened there that I felt that were probably demonic. And so that was something that showed, that was the first thing that it did, was that the thing dropping in the shower and nothing was there, and then the 3 knocks. And me and my friends stopped studying because we got paranoid. And so the first thing we did was watch movies or whatever, but we felt something watching us. And my friend, one of my friends, she started to cry because she's never experienced anything like that. And then I felt like, oh my God, like I don't know what to do situation. And my other friend was comforting my other friend. And she was telling us to like calm down, like nothing was gonna happen or situation. But then I felt like it wasn't normal. And so we all slept in her room that day because I did not want to sleep by myself. And then my roommate that slept next to me, in the room next to me, she wasn't there. So I didn't want to sleep like literally far away from them in case something did happen. And then many times my friend, she would always ask me if I was getting up and walking around, or if I was getting food at night, and I told her that I don't eat past 8. So it was kind of a situation where I didn't know who was getting up, so we asked my other friends, and they said that they weren't getting up because they were tired. Because we would do all-nighters at times to finish our assignments, and so we were really tired. And so we would always hear our cabinets open and close in our kitchen, and people walking around as if like they're just like going randomly like all around. And then it was to the point where my friend thought that I was going inside her room because she heard the doorknob rattling, and I never experienced that. And for me, I did experience it literally like 2 nights later after she told me about it. And sometimes I'm forgetful at times, and I worry about losing something precious like the dorm key. So I would put my dorm key lanyard on my doorknob, and randomly at night I would randomly hear it shaking. So I locked my door because I'm paranoid. And so I would hear someone rattling the doorknob as if they were trying to break in my room situation, and I did not want to open that door to see what it was. So I would wait, and then I would get out to see because I don't know who it was and no one was there. And all my friends were sleeping. So I was like, who was that? And then something else within that dorm that I experienced was that I would go to sleep and move around a lot. And I either stay in a little ball or I sleep on my back staring at the ceiling situation.
She sometimes scares me. It looks like you're in a casket or something. You're like, I'm like, girl, Bob.
I don't know.
I would have to move her. I'm like, helicopter. She'll be like, I'm like, move your hand somewhere. Go like that or something, or grab your pillow or something like that. But no, she's like, I was like, oh hell no.
I don't know. It makes me feel safe.
Hell no.
It's like I'm comforting
I have
myself.
to cuddle with my pillow. I'll be like, oh yes, my pillow, yes.
Holy Jesus.
So I either sleep
I'm
like
gonna put this
that.
on my back. Oh hell yeah.
So I sleep like that, or I sleep on my side at times. But I never really move much. So it was kind of weird for me to wake up randomly every morning with new bruises on my legs. And so me being a scaredy cat, I can watch scary movies, but I have to watch them with my mom or with someone else. And then
That's where I could watch them at night by myself.
no, I can't. I end up having nightmares of it. So like, no, thank you. And so I'm a scaredy cat. I like to watch it at times, but I do not want to experience it situation. So I texted my mom again, and I was like, Mom, I keep ending up with bruises and everything. And my mom said that maybe it's sucking the energy out of me situation because I was scared. And then I was like, oh, or like it was trying to like get me or whatever because I was vulnerable mentally because I was terrified. And I was having all-nighters and everything.
Sorry guys if I'm yawning. It's because I'm a little tired.
And so like that happened. And then at night I would always have nightmares of this guy, and he walked into my closet situation, and I was on my bed
Oh, hell no.
as if I was experiencing it from something like a different person's eye situation. And he would walk into the closet. So my bed was in the corner or whatever, and in front of my bed was the door, and on the side is the closet, and then right here on this side, beside my bed, was the desk. And so I would watch something like a guy, and it was like a dark figure situation, and it would walk in and walk into the closet, and then it would randomly grab onto a noose and randomly wrap it around its head, and then it randomly like just like, when you grab it, so it did that. And I kept having that dream every night for like that whole time I was at the dorm. And so I would end up being paranoid of even going to sleep because of it. And so I would text my mom. My mom sent me a prayer for me to say before I go to sleep, which it did help me. But I kept continuing having bruises on my legs, and I kept having like that fear of something watching me, that felt malicious situation, like it wanted to hurt me or something. And so I did not really sleep well at night. So I would occupy myself with homework or texting my mom, because my mom's a night owl.
Well, before.
Oh yeah, before, but now my mom prefers to go to sleep early. So it was not a great time, especially because one day I woke up with a hand mark on my arm.
And the fingerprints?
Yes, like fingerprint rubbing on or whatever, and it would just be like fingertips, not like the actual fingers. It was just like a fingertip.
It was on this side.
It was like that. And I literally was like, boo. And so I literally, when my mom was like, we can go pick you up or whatever, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's take me home. So I would always go on the weekend home because that was the only time that I could, because I would have to wake up early for class and have to walk across campus just to get there. So I would just go on the weekend with my mom and my family, and sometimes the holidays because they would give us breaks for that, for 4th of July and all that. At this point, I never really wanted to live at the dorm ever again. And so ever since that situation, I just stayed home and finished college.
Okay, you guys, we'll see you back in the other video. Bye.